Hi, we're back with a new episode of our video podcast. In this episode, we're going to introduce you to the best series of 2024. So stay with us until the end of this video. Without further ado, let's start. 2024 ended with dramas leaning towards cold executions and themes of crime, politics, and stories about workplaces. The series from this year are commendable for breaking away from the familiar atmosphere of K-dramas, slightly expanding its boundaries and introducing new worlds to this genre. However, there was one major and surprising downside: the network's inability to produce a good rom-com. This is surprising given that most K-dramas are known for their romantic comedy and cliché-driven shows, while Korean cinema is recognized for crime, noir, and dark themes. In fact, 2024 can be seen as a year of extreme departure from the roots, with an overemphasis on expanding the emotional landscapes of K-dramas. A relatively successful approach. Now, we're here to share our list of the year's best K-dramas with you. We've ranked our list in reverse, meaning that the best series on our list would be the last series of the video. The first drama on our list is Family Matters. This 6-episode drama tells a violent story blended with dark comedy and postmodern satire, creating an entertaining show. The plot revolves around an unconventional and quirky family that inadvertently gets involved in a criminal case after moving to a new neighborhood. Despite its limited budget, the drama uses creativity to deliver some clever and exciting action sequences. Additionally, the show's dark humor manages to be both witty and entertaining at the same time. But perhaps the most captivating aspect of the show is the nearly flawless performance by Beedona.
그러니까 행여라도 엄마처럼 되고 싶다는 생각을 하지 마.
Next up is Nothing Uncovered, a crime drama from KBS. Similar to Family Matters, this show doesn't have the highest production quality or budget, but its well-written crime story and better-than-expected direction makes up for its shortcomings. The plot follows a couple whose peaceful life is suddenly disrupted, but that's just the beginning. As Jung-won and Woo-jae delve deeper, they encounter more violent, dangerous, and darker situations. A series of crimes committed by an unknown perpetrator adds a strong sense of suspense, which the show maintains effectively until the 15th episode. Had it not been for the devastating blow of Kim Han-il's disastrous performance, this drama could have ranked much higher. This short and entertaining drama begins with a completely Netflix-style concept, drawing us into a thrilling atmosphere. It follows the story of an anonymous man who offers a bounty to kill a serial killer, and a cop tasked with protecting the killer despite desperately needing money himself. No Way Out shares the most similarities with Family Matters on this list due to its dark and witty humor. However, it presents a more detailed plot with numerous characters. The drama's greatest strength lies in its screenplay, which frequently shifts perspectives to present a relatively familiar story in a thoroughly modern way. The solid acting ensemble is also deserving of being praised. The only action series on our list is A Shop for Killers from Disney Plus, which has already been renewed for a second season. The show begins with a teenage girl, Jung-yeol, who uncovers the secrets of her late uncle's hidden life after his death. She soon finds herself targeted by professional assassins determined to kill her. Trapped in a house, Jeon has no choice but to fight back against the killers. The series combines its main storyline with flashbacks, introducing us to fascinating and relatable characters, making it easier to connect with them in this unfamiliar setting. The action, comedy, and drama sequences are so well crafted and engaging that even if they don't surprise you, they'll keep you entertained until the very end. Even if we don't know that the 8 show is a Netflix series, its atmosphere makes it easily recognizable. This miniseries follows a game and its 8 players, all of whom entered the game due to financial debt, much like Squid Game. In this game, time is money, and to gain more time, the players must earn it from the game masters. The only rule is that the players must not die, and as long as they keep gaining time with their own creativity, the game continues. This series might remind you of Squid Game, but it sets itself apart with its suspense and more meaningful use of violence, making it more engaging. Show 8 spends considerable time designing the game's rules and stages, but also has a more coherent storyline, making it slightly more successful than Squid Game. Since Dongje the Good or the Bastard was a spin-off of Stranger, it was one of the most anticipated series of the year. And once it aired, it became clear that its production was similar to Stranger in terms of quality. A high production quality series with the same writer of Stranger, Lee So-yoon, overseeing its production and featuring the same brilliant musical team Kim Jun-sook and Jung Se-rin. The most obvious appeal of the series is its outstanding coordination between the soundtrack and the setting. The setting itself is visually captivating and well designed. As the title suggests, the series focuses on the mysterious and grey character from Stranger, prosecutor So Dong-jae, who is now the main character, drawing the viewer's attention to Dong-jae's professional struggles and more subtly his family issues. The Auditors is one of the most unique dramas on this list. It combines the crime genre with a focus on legal issues, but not through courtroom drama. It takes place within the corporate world in the field of internal auditing. Since auditing is not a well-known term, think of auditors as internal investigators of a company focusing on numbers. The series creates a realistic environment centering on the details of auditing profession and the relationships within the team. Particularly, Gu Han-soo and Shin Cha-il play two opposing characters. One is warm and friendly but inexperienced, and the other is cold but professional. The conflict between these two, along with the team's dynamic and the criminals they face, gives the show its rhythm. A well-crafted series with great performances from Shin Ha-kyun and strong coordination between the team behind the scenes.
제2건설 감사실에서 왔습니다.
After a 4-year hiatus, Jun-yeol returned to save Netflix from a disastrous year with The Frog. This series plays with viewers' expectations and disappoints many. However, as a thriller and mystery show, it's one of the best and most well-crafted K-dramas so far. This is largely due to its director Jun-yeol. The plot revolves around models located in different cities where horrifying crimes take place, pulling the owners into the murders. The story happens in 2 different times and places, drawing parallels that link them together. Are the murders related? Can they be stopped? How long will the cycle of crime continue? These are the questions that will repeatedly arise while watching the series, and it answers them well. The Frog would have ranked higher on our list if it had a more satisfying ending. And that marks the end of the first part of the best series from 2024. Which one of the series that we've mentioned so far have you watched? And which one would you suggest? If you had any suggestions or opinions about the series mentioned, consider leaving a comment on our video. And if you liked this episode, please consider giving this video a thumbs up and we'll come back with another episode soon. But until then, bye bye!